Good morning, student. I am your Stephen sir from ICRA English Medium. Today I am going to teach you subject English class 9, and the book which I am going to use is Beehive. Chapter number 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. So today I am going to give you a summary of this chapter. So let's get started. A truly beautiful mind summary. This chapter is about Albert Einstein. So you have got correct. So this chapter is all about Albert Einstein. We all must be knowing him by his works, ethics. So today this chapter is going to be about Albert Einstein and his life. The title, the chapter, A Truly Beautiful Mind, refers to Albert Einstein as he was a great scientist. Moreover, this chapter is a short biography of his, where they highlight some of his qualities. Also, the chapter shows Albert interest in mathematics and physics and his ordinary human attribute. However, the title A Truly Beautiful Mind may let you wonder how a scientist's mind can be beautiful. It is because in this lesson we get to know about another aspect of his life. His other side, that he believes in humanity. Moreover, he advocates the world peace, non-violence, his entire life. That's why the title refers to him as a truly beautiful mind. Okay, so I will go in deep about this chapter, so please pay attention. In 14 March 1879, Albert Einstein was born in the German city of Ulm, Ulm. Until the age of 2.5 years, he could not speak. He could not speak because when he was small, at the age of 2, it was very difficult for him to speak. He was having some problem. And when he began speaking, then he spoke every words twice. The childhood, his playmates considered him to be boring. His friends were telling him that he was boring. His mother also thought that he was crazy because of the abnormally large size of his head. He was abnormal because his head size, head means सिर जो था उसका, it was like how we are all having a common head. His head was not common like all of us. It was large size. The headmaster of his school regards him as stupid and good for nothing. But then he proved all of them wrong when he was 6 years old. On his mother's insistence, he learned to play the violin. Violin means one type of a guitar. At the age of 6, when his mother tries to tell him that you have this interest, please have this interest, and so he was very good in violin at the age of 6. And because a skillful violinist, his family shifted to Munich, Munich. Munich, it's a place in Berlin. So he shifted when he was 15, but there he feels uncomfortable with the strict discipline of the school, so he left it. So now where he is at the age of 15, Munich, and he does not like the discipline of the school. After completing his schooling, he gets admission in the University of Zurich. Because the atmosphere in the university was more liberal and they accept new ideas and concepts. Besides, he has more interest in physics and mathematics at the university. He met a fellow student, Maliva Merrick. She was equally clever and intelligent. Melvia Merrick. Please keep this name in mind, Melvia Merrick. Afterward, they married and had two sons, but unluckily, their marriage didn't last and they split in 1990. Subsequently, after finishing his education, Albert worked as a technical expert in the patent office at Bahrain. Also, there secretly worked on his idea and relativity. He put out his paper on the social theory of relativity, which follows by the world popular equation. In addition, he also published his paper on general theory of relativity in 1915. This gave an absolutely new definition of the concept of gravity. Also, this theory makes him a famous figure. So, this is the first part. Next part I will send you soon. Thank you.